putting the secondaries on notice because we have a couple of wide receiver rooms, not just dudes, rooms that can test every level of a defense.
Yeah, it's more than just the headliner, right? We know the top options, but for these offenses, it's the depth at the wide receiver room that's such a big deal. If you overcommit to the biggest playmaker, a couple other players, well, they could hit you down the field just as easily. And with how both offenses love to mix up their routes and looks in the passing game, you better buckle up in the secondary.
To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And we're underway at Hard Rock. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. And they'll be let out by their third-year signal caller.
Don't think for a second, Kate, he hasn't heard the noise. Read the comments from the keyboard warriors who say they just want somebody else leading this team. But let me let you in on a little secret. Those criticisms, they can fuel quarterbacks. Make that chip on the shoulder even bigger to prove people wrong and to show I really do belong in this league.
Look at this, the wideout gets it to start this drive. And the reverse call pays off, some decent yardage before he's brought down. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They're going play action. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Thompson now. Into traffic, complete. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at their 48-yard line.
They send Hill right. It's Mostert on 2nd down. And he's held up short of midfield after a small gain. They made it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Throwing now from the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. Here's Thompson. He's on the move. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
On him quick, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a short gain. Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his 1st time out. And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt fights deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. So here come the Titans now to get their 1st drive of the game. And leading them out is their 2nd-year quarterback from Kentucky. He earned several starts as a rookie. It's Will Levis.
As you're running onto the field with this kind of field position as a quarterback, you're reminded yourself and your huddle, hey, let's be disciplined. Got to be on the details here. Got to take care of the football. And you also encourage them and let them know that script you've been working on all week, well, there's a lot of field and there's a lot of plays ahead of them to go and put a score on the board.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. From the gun, Levis. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun now for Levis. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it'll be 2nd down. They'll run here with Tajay Spears. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Throwing his Levis on 3rd down. And the Dolphins are there to bring him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. Braxton Berrios deep for the Dolphins. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And it'll be Dolphins football. Thompson back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Throwing off the play fake here. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins go up 6-0 here in the first. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. You gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Sanders all set to send it away. Julius Chestnut to return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Titans offense out to the field, ready for their 2nd drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. They run the counter to Pollard. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
First down, and they go right back to it. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. From the 47. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Levis now against the blitz. Completed to Pollard. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be a Tennessee first down. Levis from the shotgun. This one finds Boyd. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down, Titans.
Levis throwing again. Escapes the pocket. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Titans will have a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Tennessee.
They give to Pollard from the gun. And he's able to bring this one down to the 4-yard line. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. 7-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Ready to go with our second quarter. Titans with the ball and a chance to score. The give on second to Pollard. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Call it no gain, maybe one at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
On 3rd down, Pollard. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Going power with the big tight end. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Nick Folk now for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And we're all tied up. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Set to return. This is at the 26-yard line. The Dolphins and Tyreek Hill headed back out on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this.
And the Titans rush brings him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 17-yard line.
Here's a give inside to Mostert. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and long.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Complete beyond the marker. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Thompson. This finds Smith. And they bring him down around the 34.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's tackled for a short gain. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Third and short, Mostert. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Play action on first down. That's caught at the 4. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a second quarter lead. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, here comes Tajay Spears. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Okonkwo brings it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. On the play fake, it's Levis. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And this run doesn't quite reach enemy territory. Tackled at midfield. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st and 10, it's Pollard. And he's brought down for a loss. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Titans trailing in the early going. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Levis back to throw. Looking right, and he brings it in. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee first down. Levis to the air now. That pass complete to Boyd. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Working inside the red zone. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing it again here. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. Now Levis. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. They'll go, it's Pollard. And the struggles continue for him tonight. He's only able to get back to the line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Mostert. And this one doesn't go far. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 2-yard line.
Going right back to Mostert. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
They'll go again with Mostert. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. So we've reached halftime down here in Miami. The Dolphins have the lead. Now we'll send you up to Orlando, our studios there, for Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Reports. These two teams heading out of the tunnel. We're ready to get back.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Sanders all set to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line. The Titans.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the 2nd half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this 2nd half.
And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Levis setting to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They got 24 yards on the play. And the Titans will have a 1st down. From the gun, Levis. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun now for Levis. Boyd hauls it in. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down. Now a toss. It's Pollard. And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only about the 18. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
1st and goal, Tennessee.
Throwing from the gun. Catch made. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out. It's 2nd and goal. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And he gets back to the line, but no more. No pickup on that run, and it leaves them 4 yards out on 3rd and goal.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. You continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or you're now forced to put the ball in the air.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Throwing is Levis. Pass taken in by Pollard. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong. When I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got them equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
This return makes it up to the 25. The Dolphins and Skylar Thompson just about ready for their next drive. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now, off play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
It's Mostert on 2nd down. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down. Here's Thompson. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Staying between the tackles with Mostert. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 43-yard line.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Miami Dolphins. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now it's Mostert. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Here's Thompson. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Down the middle, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins push their lead further to start the half. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Sanders all set to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Levis from the shotgun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Levis now on first down. This one finds Boyd. Still has some space inside the 35. Give him 24 on that play. And the Titans will have a first down.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Titans.
Levis now off the play fake. Pass caught by Ridley. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. Now it's Pollard, and he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Only one on the carry, so that's going to bring up second and goal from the 3. Trying again with Pollard. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Buckle up, it's third and goal. Only one quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the third. It's Titans ball, and they could use a score. They come into the fourth trailing. They've held him out twice. Here we go, third and goal. Here is Pollard. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. No pickup on the run, and now it's fourth and goal.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Less than a yard, all that's needed on fourth and goal. They'll go Levis. Pass complete, screenplay. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans now within one score in the fourth. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Here we go. The Titans setting up for a big two-point attempt. He's throwing for it. And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Gonna need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Thompson now. He's got Smith. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up a play that how many times do we see as highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
They did it! He made the interception! L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball and holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. On the give, this is Pollard. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 4th and short. Now Levis. He's got it to his running back. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion. Levis throwing again. He's got it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 4th quarter lead. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th. No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Miami set to take over once again on offense. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. They motion Waddle over left. The drive begins with a run for Mostert. And he works through a lane for a gain up to the 30. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw, Thompson. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Jamal Adams with the INT.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Going with Pollard on the ground. And he pushed deep into enemy territory with that, down inside the 25. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Right back to Pollard. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
These aren't the plays that will lead highlight reels, but they're the ones that win you ball games. What a nice gain by the back. And now his offense can go in any number of directions on 1st and 10.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 16. He brings it in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal. Defense showing blitz, Levis. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Dolphins 21.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense is eating, it's been a tough watch.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throwing deep for the end zone. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Finds his man, Waddle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Now ahead of 3rd down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. Now to throw. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
That kick obviously gets it back to a 1-score game. Now the real question, Kate, how good do those onside kicks look at warm-ups? How good do they look all week in practice? Is it time to pull out the onside kick? Or trust your defense with 2 timeouts in your pocket?
Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3-and-out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3-and-out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, go buckle it up.
Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Tight end in motion left. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. He's back to throw. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
2nd down, probably going to see him kneel it again here. The give on 2nd to Pollard. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. They'll get that yard back, but no more. It's 3rd and 10. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Delay of game.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. And they'll take a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So out now comes the punter. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. So it's a win on the road for the Titans. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners as we say so long from Miami.